They're in the gate. And away we go. John Tapor wastes no time on the outside and goes for the lead, opening up one length. In the second spot, that is Alarcos Nagari, along with Aquinza Aurora. As we swing into the turn here, Aquinza Aurora saves the ground on the turn and opens it up here, but all of them went wide. Aquinza Aurora opens it up to 3 lengths off the corner. Then, in second place, that is Alarcos Nagari, followed by John Tapor. Then, to the inside, there is Seyuntie, and Anton Seno is the early trailer down the backstretch. Aquinza Aurora, the benefactor of the turn, leads it by 3 lengths down the backstretch. It is a battle for second place. John Tapor on the outside, the buckskin, battling it out with the blue silks of Alarcos Nagari for the second spot, trying to keep up with Aquinza Aurora, who is hugging the inside as we go into the next corner. Aquinza Aurora first to go. Then, going up on the inside, daringly Alarcos Nagari. They went to the inside of the rail, and they found an opening, and they go through! Alarcos Nagari is free on the last corner, and takes over the lead. On the inside as well, John Tapor also goes up to challenge, but Alarcos Nagari has opened it up here to 3 lengths, and then it is Aquinza Aurora battling it out with John Tapor. It's a mad dash for second. Alarcos Nagari opens it up to 4 lengths at the finish line. Alarcos Nagari! And we're off and racing. Naga Selatan was fastest out of the gate, Dominator right behind. To their outside, Diwa United begins to cross over and opens it up to a length. Dominator is in the second spot. Naga Selatan drops back. Moving up into the third position is Bintang Maja as they go into the turn here. A little bit of a stutter step from Diwa United, who cuts the corner the best, while the rest of the field gets strung out. Dominator in the second spot. Also covering the corner well was Kamaka Eclipse. Kamaka Eclipse looking behind their competition. Diwa United leads the way by 3 lengths. Second place, there's Dominator, followed then closely by Kamaka Eclipse. Then it's Naga Selatan, who's dropped back a little bit, along with Dragon. Dragon is between horses in the green silks here, waiting for their shot. Then there's Piagulu Borneo, but leading the way still, Diwa United. Dominator under some steady encouragement. To the inside, Lapang Bajang. Lapang Bajang is neck and neck now with Kamaka Eclipse around this corner. Those two are battling for third. Dragon is back to 5th. Then on the inside, Bintang Maja, along with Naga Selatan. Just 300 meters to go here. Diwa United has led nearly every step of the way. It just needs to go a little bit further, but on the outside, here goes Kamika Eclipse. Kamika Eclipse. Dominator drops back. Up on the inside, there's Lipang Bajang. They still have to try and catch Diwa United just a little bit further. Diwa United! Then it was close for second between Lipang Bajang and Kamika Eclipse. Gates are back. We're off and racing. Rastaban and Sienna are going to start in an immediate duel for the early lead. Rastaban to the inside, Sienna to the inside, followed by Valeria AJ. Valeria AJ, Black Dynamite, drops back a little bit, and then to the outside with them as well, going forward here, that is Valeria AJ and Penjiran Kashankov down this early stretch here. Opening it up to 1 length, it's Rastaban. Sienna drops back to 3rd place as Penjiran Kalishnikov has taken the 2nd position. Then it's a drop back to Mandoge and Kimberly. Mandoge with an early rush, 1,000 meters remaining as we go into the first corner. Rastaban leads it by a length. 2nd place, that's Sienna. Then on the outside of Sienna, that was Penjiran Kalishnikov, but saving ground on the inside, that is Kimberly with an early move here as we settle onto the backstretch. It is Rastaban, the early pace setter. Sienna switches lanes to be in the 2nd spot, followed by Kimberly. And then on the outside of them all is Mandoge. Now it is a 5-horse wall here as the early leader, Rastaban, gets past. It's Mandoge with a sweeping move. Valeria AJ with them as well here, getting totally squeezed out. That was Rastaban, and the leader now is Mandoge in the blue with that red cap. They've opened it up to 3 lengths now as the rest are battling for second. Mandoge needs to handle this corner here, and they do. They go right into it and are going on by about 3 lengths. Fighting on for the 2nd spot, it is Kimberly from the best of the rest. Fighting on for 3rd place, there also is Rastaban as we hit the 300-meter pole. It is Mandoge who's going for home, but on the outside, here goes Kimberly. It is a slugfest. Kimberly to the outside, Mandoge to the inside. Who's it going to be in the final strides? Mandoge holds the advantage. To the outside, it is Kimberly. It is a drop back to the rest. Kimberly and Mandoge. Kimberly, Mandoge. Kimberly, Mandoge. It's a photo finish. Look to be Kimberly at the wire. And away we go. Sunglow Nagari completely blew the brake as we break out of the chute and swing into the corner. To the early lead, it is Vaux Theatre with the Grey Horse, Lord Montjeu, to their outside. Now lanes are beginning to change. Lord Montjeu goes to the inside to challenge the early frontrunner, Vaux Theatre. Between horses, She's Coming, the other red-silked horse. Then it's a drop back to Star Montjeu, and the tardy Sunglow Nagari is going to complete the field as we go down the backstretch. Vaux Theatre on the outside. Lord Montjeu is saving ground as we prepare for the next corner. She's Coming is 3 lengths behind the initial leaders here, and Sunglow Nagari already has 1 beat, and that's Star Montjeu as we go into the next corner. Lord Montjeu, the benefactor, opens it up to 1 length. To the outside, that is Vaux Theatre, still within striking range. Meanwhile, saving ground on the inside, that is She's Coming. As we continue on here, Lord Montjeu is by themselves now. She's Coming to the inside, lies in wait about 3 lengths behind, battling it out with Vaux Theatre, and then it's another battle for the tail end of this field, Star Montjeu and Sunglow Nagari here. Lord Montjeu not out of the woods yet. The 2 red silks go up to challenge, and whips are already drawn on Lord Montjeu to try and hold off the attackers. Here goes She's Coming and Vaux Theatre on the outside. It's a 2-horse front, and they go up and they make contact into the turn here. Vaux Theatre the widest of all. She's Coming between horses, and Lord Montjeu, the corner cutter, the professor of curvature, opens it up to 1 length here, and is still within the fighting range, but Vaux Theatre on the outside pulls ahead with Sunglow Nagari. It is Lord Montjeu back to third. It is Vaux Theatre taking back what's rightfully theirs. Lord Montjeu, and from the back of the pack, here goes Sunglow Nagari. 4 of them could win it. Sunglow Nagari, last at the start, first at the wire. Over Vaux Theatre. Field sent on their way. To the early lead. That is Detox winning, along with Patria Perkasa swinging into the first turn here. Patria Perkasa opens it up under a stronghold. P. Putra Barbera is in the 3rd spot with Flamboyant, along with on the outside, that is the favorite Asias Nagari. Asias Nagari is already picking up speed as well, but there's no rush for the early lead. Patria Perkasa fights on with, to their outside, P. Putra Barbera. Then it's Arceus Nagari in the 3rd position. A drop back here to Detox winning as they're about to round the 1,000-meter pole. So, leading the way and saving ground on that corner, Patria Perkasa. Then it's P. Putra Barbera. Going to the inside, Arceus Nagari. They switch lanes, and they swing in Maestro onto the rail. After that, it is a drop back here to Samurai and Flamboyant, along with Detox winning. It's a 3-horse battle. Arceus Nagari is to the inside of it. Then, it is Patria Perkasa, whitest of all, P. Putra Barbera. These 3 pass the 800-meter pole as 1 down this backstretch. Arceus Nagari is getting a worthy challenge from, on the outside, P. Putra Barbera. Patria Perkasa is back to 3rd here. It is now in the bright yellow and purple P. Putra Barbera who leads him on home. Arceus Nagari to the inside. They've got to really lock in here with Patria Perkasa, and it's daylight back to the rest of them here with 300 meters to go. P. Putra Barbera goes for home and sends it. Arceus Nagari chasing desperately in 2nd, trying their best with Patria Perkasa back to 3rd here. It is still P. Putra Barbera. Arceus Nagari in a Hail Mary dive is going to try and catch him at the finish. P. Putra Barbera needs the wire, and they will. Yo, it's too close to call. And we're off. Sofa Maja immediately goes to the lead with Jack John. These 2 are going to fight it out early on in a big duel. They've opened it up to 5 lengths already. King Mayora is going to be the early 3rd place marker here, along with P. Dua. Then there's My Dream MH, and Sunshine Nagari is the early trailer as we swing into the first corner. Sofa Maja passed the 300-meter pole for the first of 2 times, as lap 1 soon shall conclude. Jack John on the outside goes up to challenge with King Mayora in the 3rd spot here, about 6 lengths off these 2 feuding pair, with P. Dua, My Dream MH, and Sunshine Nagari is last. Sofa Maja settled down a little bit. Jack John to their outside. It is Sofa Maja, the winner of lap number 1, but Jack John seeks to win lap number 2. King Mayora remains a clear 3rd place horse. P. Dua rides the rail, 1,000 meters remaining. Sofa Maja continues to hold Jack John at bay, but King Mayora is making a precocious move. move and goes up to make up the difference. They're only 3 lengths away from the leaders now as we go past corner number 2. Sofa Maja remains the leader. Jack John in second, but that's going to be challenged by King Mayora on the outside. P. Dua rides the rail still as we continue down the back stretch. Sofa Maja in first, but in second now it's King Mayora. King Mayora continuing their tirade. In between horses, that's Jack John. P. Dua in the 4th spot, along with My Dream MH to their outside, and Sunshine Nagari is last. King Mayora, the new leader, widest of all, but closest to the finish. P. Dua up the inside has just passed Sofa Maja, and they have their eyes set on King Mayora as we round the last corner. King Mayora rides the rail now. They go up to join it, and then on the outside, P. Dua. They're gonna have to switch lanes here. P. Dua, 300 meters to go. King Mayora leads the way by 3 lengths, but P. Dua is still gonna try and run him down. King Mayora's gonna need the wire. P. Dua's getting a second wind. Meanwhile, King Mayora is stalling. P. Dua on the outside. King Mayora to the inside. These two down to the wire. Who's it gonna be? King Mayora! Flags down, we're off and racing. P. Bintang Sakdi was enthusiastic up front, with P. Kenagon Born also going up to challenge. A little bit of bumping early on here, but leading forward, P. Bintang Sakdi is going to be the benefactor of the rail as we swing forward. Also, P. Putra Borneo, and there's been an incident on the turn. There was a multi-horse fall on the turn. There was an incident, a fall on the turn. The field continues. We have had multiple horses go down the stretch here, leading the way still. That's P. Bintang Sakti. P. Putra Borneo in the 2nd spot with Aurora of Kalam is battling it out with Emma Sakti here. Amira Sakti down the stretch for the first time here. It's now a 5-horse wall past the 1,000-meter pole. The new leader, P. Bintang Sakti, along with P. Putra Borneo. P. Putra Borneo opens it up. Aurora of Kalam has found a little bit of racing room. P. Bintang Sakti, and then also Amira Sakti as we go into the backstretch again here. It's these 3 who will battle it out. P. Bintang Sakti, Aurora of Kalam between horses, P. Putra Borneo, a drop back to the rest of them, and there are people on the track. There are people on the track waving flags. It looks like this race has just been declared void. That this race is void. There are still loose horses on the track. This race, the horses are pulling up. This race is void. This race appears to be void. There they are still trying to corral some of the horses in question. To avoid further incident, it looks like the race is being stopped early. All of the horses have pulled up. It seems as though that this race has been declared void. We'll have as much information as we can as soon as possible. This race has ended early. All in line for our feature event of the day. And we're off in the PA Cup. This time with Naga Sembilan joining the field. Early on, it will be Triple S going forward, just as they are expected to do, being the early pace setter. Naga Sembilan will be to their outside early on here, down this backstretch. A bit of a drop back to Queen Devona, along with Goody Spirit, and also Romantic Spartan, as we swing into the first corner. Triple S, the pace marker. Naga Sembilan is only 1 length behind, as we swing past the 300-meter pole for the first of 2 times. Behind those two, the feuding pair, that is Yakuza SS in the 3rd spot with Queen Devona, one of the column horses, as we are about to hit the wire for the first time. Romantic Spartan near the back of the pack. It is Triple S leisurely along here, your winner of lap number 1. Naga Sembilan is best of rest. It's a 3-horse wall back to the rest of the field here. Fighting on still, there is Yakuza Mirza SS, Queen Devona alongside. There's also Duke BB, and Romantic Spartan is near the back of the pack as we have swung into the next corner. Triple S in front, but Naga Sembilan is turning on the pressure here. They go up to Triple S's throat latch. The jockey looks to their right and is taking them real wide here. Naga Sembilan's going to go for a lane change. They're going to duck to the inside of Triple S as we get ready for the most important corner of all. Huge gap back to the rest of the field here. Naga Sembilan and Triple S remain daylight ahead of the rest of them. Queen Devona is fighting on for the bronze position. Naga Sembilan's the new leader. Triple S has lost the lead as we swing into the 400-meter pole. Naga Sembilan, a swinging maestro, is going to hold on by 3/4 of a length. Triple S fights on, 300 meters to go. Final corner complete. In front, Naga Sembilan by 2 lengths, but Triple S is not done on the outside. These two, a continent ahead of the rest of the field. Naga Sembilan, Triple S, Queen Devona, and Romantic Spartan fight on for third, but Naga Sembilan is back! Triple S was second in a very game performance, and then it was Queen Devona who got third. One last race to conclude today. We've seen the experienced fan favorites. It's now time for some newcomers. We're off and racing now. Prince Legolas was fast, but so was P. Asmara Hati, who opens it up to 1 length immediately. Prince Legolas is back to second here. Picking up speed also, there is P. Wurkaduru, along with P. Roro Yongran. P. Roro Yongran takes over the lead on the outside and sweeps forward into their first corner of their careers. P. Roro Yongran handles it nicely and opens it up to about 3 lengths here, but saving ground on the inside, there is P. Wurkaduru. P. Wurkaduru, the new leader here, as we've hit the 300-meter pole. P. Wurkaduru takes the turn like a champ, looks over at their competition, and opens it up to 2 lengths. In the second place, P. Roro Yongran fighting it on with Prince Legolas, as we have just a little bit more to go here. Zigging and zagging P. Roro Yongran, but staying straight and strong is P. Wurkaduru to win the first race of their career. Second place was Prince Legolas, and then it was P. Roro Yongran.